Hello, this is Joey Davidson, the Senior Gaming Editor at TechnoBuffalo.com, and we are going to play New Super Mario Bros. U. It's a brand new game for the Wii U that just launched this past weekend. Alright, I'll show you guys the world map at the end of this clip. I just wanted to hop into a level real quick. I'm still very early on in the game. Pretty much within the first world, I've maybe played for 15-20 minutes, just on a few levels. I picked this level because it's a Yoshi level, and it's one of the few in the game. I don't really think that Yoshi appears that often, and kind of a point of frustration with the new Super Mario Bros. Series versus the Super Mario World, which I'll still claim is the best Mario in the franchise, but a point of frustration is that Yoshi does not carry from level to level, which is fine, I guess, but one of the things that I loved doing when I was a kid, and I used to play a lot of Super Mario World, was going back into Yoshi's Island, picking up Yoshi, and then going through each level with him. It's just a completely different game when you have Yoshi on board. So it's a little bit frustrating that these new Super Mario games, starting with New Super Mario Bros. U, or Wii, excuse me, don't really include Yoshi as something to take from level to level. But I digress. This is an HD Mario. Everyone's saying it's a spiritual successor to Super Mario World, which, like I just said, is my favorite in the series. If that's the case, sign me up. I'm enjoying it so far. It is very much a new Super Mario Bros. Game. I mean, everything about it, the mechanics, all that stuff feel the same. So, what's going on right now with the Gamepad, you might be wondering? Exactly what's going on the TV. When you're playing the game in single-player mode, you're holding on to the Gamepad. That's the controller that has the screen in it. You see the same thing on the controller with the screen as you do on the TV. So, take that as you will. I actually don't necessarily like the fact that they didn't swap something out and make it so that you could switch between screens and perhaps manage your power-ups on the base screen, though you don't really manage your power-ups in this game. In previous Mario games, you'd have one power-up activated and then another power-up kind of waiting for you to use. Here, you only have one power-up at a time. Anyway, so with the Gamepad, it's definitely a wider controller. You saw that in John's unboxing the other day. It does feel comfortable, though. It's surprisingly ergonomic, which I wasn't really expecting. I've played with it at E3 events and stuff like that, but now that I've actually had the controller in my hands for several hours at a time, I'll say that I'm not feeling any type of fatigue. I was expecting I would. That's not the case. So Yoshi also has some pretty cool power-ups. I don't know if you noticed or if it's happened yet, but he can catch fireballs and actually spit them, so that when Petey Piranha up here, the piranha plant that pops out of the pipes, pops up, there's one of the fireballs. Yoshi can actually catch the fireballs and spit them back out. It's pretty cool. And as you collect apples and stuff, Yoshi's food meter fills, and then he drops power-ups and whatever else behind him for you to collect. So watch. Well, disregard having problems here. He breathes fire, Yoshi catches it, and spits it back out. See? Pretty cool. So I'm going to let the game play for a little while. You guys know what Mario is, and we'll be back to talk about the Miiverse stuff as soon as the level ends.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
What?
That was fast. So you see how it says I cleared the course without taking any damage, and then it gives me the option to post to the Miiverse? I cut that out because the game screen is actually black, and you switch to the gamepad and you can post little comments about what you just played and everything else. And I actually was able to say that I'm awesome at this game. So posted that for the world to see, and you'll see that on the game map when we actually zoom around it at the end of this clip, just so I can give you a taste of how big the game is. Picked up Baby Yoshi here. This is an interesting level. It's one that Nintendo's kind of been showing off. I did not play it at any events, but I have seen it in trailers and at other clips that the company's been publishing. So again, I'm going to let this play out, but essentially this level is pretty cool because it's probably the closest we're going to get to flying in the game. The cape is not back, neither is the raccoon tail. The closest thing to it is a gliding squirrel suit, but here with this Baby Yoshi, you can actually kind of float up at will for a very limited time. You'll see, check it out, it's a pretty cool level, and I love the clouds and the colorful designs in the background. It's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Alright, and again, it's going to ask me to post in the Miiverse since I collected all 3 star coins, but I'm going to skip that for now. Probably will ask you at the end of every level if you do something significant, either die a lot, or find everything, or don't take any damage like we already saw. This is the world map, and these are not my friends, these are people in the public Miiverse who have agreed not to post any spoilers or anything disgusting. I haven't seen anything like that yet, and when there is a spoiler, it's actually hidden. So there's a lot of people kind of joking around and whatever. And it kind of creates this sense of community, this sense of that you're not playing the game alone. The world map is huge, it's very reminiscent of Super Mario World. As I said, this game is supposedly the spiritual successor. See all the different environments, and supposedly there's all kinds of secret exits through each world. Can't wait to get to the snow levels, love those. But yeah, that's New Super Mario Bros. U. It's an interesting game and definitely one worth picking up if you do get the Wii U. I will say that out of the launch lineup, it's probably the best, or one of the best. Stay tuned, we'll be reviewing this game and a few more, and we'll have more Wii U coverage as it comes. Thanks, guys.